All right, here I am right now in Exclusive Capital. I want to know more about what is Exclusive Capital and who is Exclusive Capital. For that, I'm going to meet up with Peter. Peter, how you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Before we start, how was day one?
Interesting, you know, I liked it. The good thing is, you know, we've been locked down for 2 years, and we came to our first expo. It's really good to mingle with the people again and see our clients as well and meet new potential partners that we can work for. So I think we're back and getting off to a good start.
All right, Peter, so to my understanding, you were participating with us for like almost four times in a row.
Yes.
And what about you?
Myself, first time.
And how do you feel? What do you think?
Great. I mean, it's good. Any participation in any expo, we always like to get ourselves out there. Me, the company, personally, I think it's great. You know, the more people we meet, and don't forget, in regards to institutional sales and institutional development and what we do, it's always good to meet our partners.
Definitely. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Sure. Who is Exclusive Capital? Why you?
Well, Exclusive Capital, I look at it, there's different facets to it, right? You know, we have different products, like we have our fund, our regulated RAIF fund. You know, we have Exclusive Capital financial services under the SISIC entity that we're regulated. You know, the company itself has come from a big heritage, right? You know, developing the company over the years, and you've seen Exclusive Capital, me personally, in the last 2 years, you know, evolve. But before that, they built a good basically base for their, like you're building a house, right? If you have a great foundation and then you start to build up, you know, you're having a solid company. And this is what Exclusive Capital is. Exclusive Capital built a solid foundation and basically growing and then expanding its services out to its.
I like that. Okay, let's take it. It is important. That's why coming to my next question, because let's take an example. I'm a trader, a new trader. I have no clue about trading, but I got to meet you as Peter from Exclusive Capital. I signed up and now I went into training. Before I continue the training, I want you to convince me in a way that choosing you is the right aspect. So I want from you 3 strongest, let's say, strongest privileges founded in Exclusive Capital that could say, hey Bassam, you are in the right track and you are in a trustworthy company.
Well, number one, I would say regulation. We are regulated EU regulation. We are DFSA regulation, okay? And then what that means, you also have the security of the regulators, right? We're obligated to basically follow regulations and give best order execution, best practices to our clients. Number 2, multi-asset, very important, right? You want to have a lot of tools in your toolbox, basically, so you can trade. You want to diversify yourself within the market. You don't want to just trade FX or commodities or your traditional FX or indices, right? You want to have stocks, CFDs on stocks. You want to have fractional stocks, crypto, CFDs on cryptos, everything, right? You want to diversify. And the tradition and culture of the company itself. It's our obligation to take the heritage of Exclusive Capital, how it started, and then give it out to the public and continue this. Because it's not enough to just give a good product and good service, okay? It's actually the after service, right?
After service.
Yeah. I mean, you're secure with my regulation, you're secure with, you know, you have multi-asset products, but what's my service that I'm going to give you after that? Our customers need to feel safe, secure, and they're serviced.
All right, I want to go a little bit more deeper, okay? Tell us about the best trading condition that is offered on trading instruments.
Okay, you have to remember that Exclusive Capital is an institutional liquidity provider. It's a boutique liquidity provider, let's say, right? And what we do is we add multiple liquidity providers within our ecosystem. And what we do is called advanced aggregation, right?
Advanced aggregation, okay.
That's very important because what we do is we take the liquidity from other LPs within our ecosystem, okay? We funnel it, let's say. We don't put markups on the spreads, right? So we can give better pricing to our clients, okay? That comes back to being regulated as well. Best execution practices. We're obligated to this, but we want to do this as well. And we took this route by not marking up on our spreads, so we can offer to our corporate clients, institutional clients, lower prices so they can mark up to their retail clients. You know, that's how the business goes. How we make our money basically is on the commission side of it, right? You know, and we're a full STP broker. We offload all our risk to our LPs. We have enough volume to satisfy them as well. So it's a win-win for everybody.
It is.
Our corporate and institutional clients are happy. Their retail clients are happy. Our LPs within our ecosystem are happy.
I like that. I'm happy too right now.
I'm glad I makes you happy.
Yeah, it is. Now it's like the time is like, where shall I sign up? That's another question. Where shall I sign up? Where do I go?
Well, we have our website, but normally on the institutional side, you go to www.exclusive.com and then sign up, provide your information, and then we will start the process.
And signing up is easy, right? It's like it doesn't take like ages right now.
No, it doesn't. I mean, and on the institutional side of the business, it's mostly on the client, right? Provided you have all the documents that you require to start trading or to open an account with us, it can take within days to open the accounts.
Let's go a little bit into accounts. Okay, a couple more questions if you don't mind. So, method of payments. How easy it is for me to ease up my mind?
Yeah, I just want to clarify one thing to be clear. We deal only with institutional clients, high net worth, prop traders, and so forth.
Okay.
Not the retail clients, right?
Okay.
The retail client it's a different approach. That's for our clients, right?
Okay.
We don't want to cannibalize our business with our institutional clients. But provided that they register with us and they come on and they send them their documentation, most of the institutional clients already have this as a PDF file or just a file that they send to us, and then it'll take 2 to 3 days. If anything's missing, then we can, that's another story.
How about we talk a little bit like about risks? You know, sometimes there are like broker risks, trader risks, and there's even a market risk. Can we elaborate a little bit about those risks, those 3 risks, let's say, in exclusive capital? Like, if anything happened from that, how do you respond back?
Okay, so let's take a scenario, for example, market risk. I mean, a lot of things can happen in the market for liquidity, right? This is why we diversify and add as many LPs as we can, because you don't know what one LP's facing or suffering one day to the next and so forth. The problem with that is, what I want to do and what we're doing is by adding multiple LPs, I have what is called high top of book. So my clients, institutional clients, can click on higher lot sizes in one click, right? If I had 1 or 2 LPs, then I'm limited to how much I can trade and offer to my clients. So that's a risk for my corporate client or my institutional client, losing clients because he can't satisfy the execution and the order fill, right? Another problem is slippage and bad pricing, right? Now, you can't avoid slippage. Slippage is there. It's where the market is.
Yeah.
What you want to do is try to minimize it. And how am I going to minimize it? You're going to minimize it by adding more flow coming in. By adding more flow coming in and having a big top of book, you're going to minimize the slippage, right? So, and we have a one price feed for all. So if I'm price improving on any asset class or all asset classes, all my clients will see it. It's not going to be just for one, right? And that's a big advantage for us. And I think it's a good way that we're doing it that way, because other companies may have private rooms or different streams, call it what you may. We like to have one stream for all our clients. So if I'm going to get price improvement, because that's our goal all the time, then everybody will see.
I like that. Okay, let's go for my final question, which is still related to risks. As a new trader, as a viewer, as a professional trader, let's say somebody who's in the market long back, but for the new ones, as exclusive capital, what do you advise the newbies for the risks for them to take care of before signing up, or even though they signed up, but you warn them about risks not to be taken?
Okay, that's a good question. I mean, look, liquidity is the bloodline of a company, right? So especially if you're a new broker or a white label broker that we offer, bespoke solutions to, if you don't know how to manage your risk, don't take the risk,
Don't take
right?
the risk, right.
Just, that's what we're there for. You pass the flow on to us, and then this is how we make our business model. We don't take any risk. We pass our flow onto our LPs. And I advise for them to do the same. Until they feel more comfortable and feel that they can manage their internal risk, then do so. Yeah.
I like that. Peter, I enjoyed the conversation, full of information.
Likewise,
And really, I'm very interested. Now, my last question, as usual, to everyone: where do I sign up? Which I already told you before.
right here.
There you go, right here.
Exclusivecapital.com.
Exclusivecapital.com. Thank you, Peter, for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, and I hope
my
to see you
pleasure.
next year too.
Likewise, I
Thank
look forward
you.
to it.
Have a good day.